Into the house right now. It's trash. So I'm gonna cool down in the sunlight. It's colder than it looks. Holy fuck. That was draining. That was strange. Oh my god. Too fucking hot. That was good. That felt like there were a few, that really felt better than usual. And that was kind of fun, actually, getting vaguely lost in what I was doing rather than thinking about how good it looked or how it served a defensive function. This fusion's just full of surprises. I've had a lot of really, really random fucking, oh Jesus, weird fucking shit happens with fusing. Like, periodically my vision will blur from one eye to the other. It's almost like it's flickering back and forth, which eye I can see through. And then like, I can see through both, and everything is really fucking clear. And I can really feel my body. And like, I have a mental image. It's not distorted. I can kind of tell what my limbs are doing. I have like better choreography, but not quite what I was after. I have better cognition. My cognitive abilities improve. My ability to locate words goes from like dissociated levels of shit to really fucking inspired, actually. I'm getting bursts of like powerful fucking emotions just out of the blue, and I'm getting random memories. Like I found the songs that I was thinking about the other day, or yesterday. How many days to a day? I know, it's so fucking weird because it's like I'm at this point, well, there's more than like three people or three parts of me, but there were three specific parts of me when we were young that I'm remembering an experience from all three perspectives at once, and it's fucking wild. Ooh, a bee. Hello, fuzzy clumsy thing. So from the part of me that was host, we used to have these CDs, and I would sometimes just get this like really fucking overwhelming, powerful urge to play this one specific track of this one specific CD. I'd play it and I'd listen to it, and I'd feel like a really strong level of emotion. So I'm in sensory hell because I can feel my hair everywhere on my face, which is probably a good sign because like that connected to the body, but also, and like I'd just feel this really powerful, overwhelming emotion to it, and I'd think like that was a really fucking strong, intense experience, and like immediately after I'd get this really, or like halfway through, or like I'd just get this really strong urge to play this other song from like this other CD, or from before that track, or from after that track, and I'd end up like changing CDs and changing songs and skipping back and forth and listening to things in like this random fucking order that I couldn't work out, and I'd always be like, yo, no one listens to music like this. Why do I just need to hear these songs in this order? And it would like, some of them would be a bit of a repeated order, And some of them would be like, you know, it would change sort of order sometimes and stuff, but it was weird, and I could never work it out. And I found those songs today, and I realized like how me and Valentine worked out, like last year maybe, that if we're both co-fronting but we can't tell the other one is there because of the amnesia being too strong, we can listen to music, we can play a song and let the other person like and back off and let the other person zone in and hear the song. And from your perspective, you kind of just suddenly zone in and realize the song is playing, and if you know what's happening, you're like, okay, this is communicating. So we were having conversations by playing a song, and then somebody else would play another song in response, and it was like, it was very useful shit. And I thought we'd discovered this like last year, but I'm thinking back now and going, oh shit, we always did this. That's what that was. It was a conversation. It was a very heartbreaking and tragic and like fucking disturbing conversation in some ways, but also genius. And man, it's just like, I feel a lot. I just suddenly remembered that from like 3 different perspectives today, and was listening to the songs, because yeah, from the host perspective it was just, I need to play these songs. Wow, I'm having a really strong emotional reaction. I need to play this song. Oh, I'm really angry now and I don't know why. It was like everything was done through me, but I wasn't like privy to why or what was going on. And then in the perspective of the other 2 parts of me fusing, I was like, having this conversation with myself soon after splitting about how we saw what had made us split. And there's like a part of me that had like this rose tinted idealized sort of fantasy version that was really quite distorted from reality. And the conversation was basically about the part of me who's a persecutor being like, that shit's not reality, this is what happened and it's really fucked up, see it. And that part of me being like, why are you getting mad, this was, you know, a good thing, and like thinking that someone cared about us, and trying to be like, no, they were using us. It's like, I can see it in just listening to the songs that I listened to today. Like, I just played them and was like, oh shit, this makes sense. This is like a full-blown conversation. And then I realized that, like, lately, if we can't talk to each other and we're split, which is weird to term because we're not right now, but like, if we can't communicate to each other and we're trying to fuse, Valentine will sort of bridge our communication for us. And I realised that that would happen when we were young as well, because there was another song that would get played after the 2 I listened to today, and I put that one on and I was like, oh fucking shit. It's like so wild. It's incredibly validating and also incredibly horrifying to look at and realise and be like, this makes perfect sense. This was us at like, what, 7, 8, trying to have this conversation to work out what happened and like integrate information, I guess, so that we could not be split. But it couldn't be done then because defensively part of me had to see it in this like derealized way. But like seeing the persecutor part of myself and and Valentine try and, why is it worse if I correct it up? Sorry. Seeing these conversations happen and like him trying, I think the Powerpuff Girls, try and this is so throwing me off right now. It'd be very funny. Seeing that seeing it like him trying to convince me as well, and trying to show me what reality was, and then thinking back through the part of me that was host and being like, oh fuck, it was passive influence that made me have to play these songs. It was a conversation, that's why it was in this order. It was about a traumatic memory that couldn't be integrated in a realistic way and had to be like seen through the lens of fantasy and basically derealized and broken up between parts of me to survive. And this is why the intense emotions out of the blue. And the song he's playing, like, basically saying, look at what happened, see it, and me saying the same. It was like, man, it's like really, really validating and really fucking harrowing and like amazing and horrifying and beautiful and dreadful all at once. And it's weird that I ever forgot. And that's very much my experience at the minute, like a lot. That's just remembering these times and being like, oh shit, as the host I had no idea what was going on, and then realizing what was happening because I've got the memories of the other parts who were there who I wasn't aware of when I was just the host. Some really amazing, trippy, intense stuff. Not always with a great topic or subject matter, you know? But I do always love, well, and I do always love seeing like how we dealt with it. Like having conversations through music, and the songs we chose were pretty apt, pretty like appropriate. I like seeing how we survived and how we always tried to communicate, even if it wasn't always like the most peaceable way because we didn't know how. We always tried. And I'm just fucking amazed by seeing how much this brain did to keep us alive and how brilliantly it did. And it's so weird to have all these memories suddenly from 3 different perspectives as if they've always been there. Like when I get the memory back, I'm like, how did I ever forget that was this event, that it's just there, you know? Like, fuck me. Man. And yes, so far today I do get triggered a lot more easily. I do get random memories flash up a lot. And that's survivable. That's like, basically what happens is I just dissociate a lot more so far. And I have to ground more. And I've got a really awesome fucking team behind me. And amazing support from people outside. So I think I can deal with that. I like the sunlight. I spent most of my life avoiding it actually. It's good to be alive. I'm gonna go and get some food because that is also something new for me to enjoy. I never used to enjoy that. I used to eat plums. Eat as a glorified way to say I used to bite into them and suck all of the moisture and flesh from them and then throw their skins away. So actual eating of food and enjoying it, very new, very exciting.